Hello, astrology enthusiast.
Hello, astrology enthusiast. I'm Megan.
I'm Kimberly.
Welcome to Moon Signs
and Storylines.
Here at Moon Signs and Storylines, we welcome you to part 2 of a 3-part series on the upcoming new moon in Aquarius.
That's right. Today, we're going to go over our references that represents the chart, which is the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius on February 17th.
This one's powerful stuff.
It's a reset. It is a stamp.
So please look at part 1 where we go over the character of this new moon, the solar eclipse, all of its energy, and the aspects that give us the plot twist.
Absolutely.
But in this one,
it's the juice.
It's where we get to get creative, and it's where we invite you to also get creative.
Like, if you have a reference, please put it down. And if you want to explain, great. We would love that.
Because each time I learn from Kimberly
and I learn from her.
Yeah. And the upcoming full moon and new moons let us discover more about the world and more about what we can discover. It gives us
more information. And we've had a follower to put in information.
It was beautiful.
It was great. We loved it. So continue. We appreciate it. This is
Hello,
what we cry for. Yeah. Thank you. I get to choose.
Dun, 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 dun.
I think that typically mine is a little shorter. Yours is a little deeper. So why don't we go light to deep? I'll go first.
Okay. What is your hook?
Okay, you ready? The Aquarius new moon with the solar eclipse is a turning point. The sun squares Uranus. We can expect some surprises. Mercury trines Jupiter and big ideas and brave conversations. So my hook is sing your own song of liberation. Cosmic shifts are here.
A song of liberation. So I see a person really singing out their story. I kind of see like maybe a Disney princess theme where she's singing her soul to a well or to a cliff edge or to a mouse.
That doesn't feel very liberation to me, but okay.
You're singing your song.
Well, that's true. Singing your song of liberation.
What else could it be? Is it current?
What do you mean by current?
Is it a new reference? Like, is it?
For some it will be, but I hope not. No, it's not new.
I have no idea. What is it?
You're way off. My reference, this Aquarius new moon eclipse carries the same spirit as Bob Marley's redemption song.
Oh my gosh. I get it. The song of liberation.
Yes.
Redemption song.
Redemption song.
I'm going to pause it right here because I love whenever Kimberly brings up a song because I like to hear the groove, the melody. Even though I know this song and I love this song, I just want to get re-familiar.
Okay, ready?
And I want to feel the groove. Wow. Video. The acoustic is so raw. Nice.
Yes, so nice. Yes, so the Redemption Song is one of Bob Marley's most powerful and personal songs, and also one of his last.
I never knew that.
Yeah, he wrote it in 1979 after he'd been diagnosed with cancer. Unlike much of his music, it's just Bob and his acoustic guitar.
Oh, I felt that too.
No band. That simplicity matters. It strips everything down to the truth. The heart of the song comes from a line spoken by a Black Jamaican activist named Marcus Garvey. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds.
I've always wondered where that line came from because it's super powerful. And it's like every time you hear him say it, you just want to say it with as much feeling as Bob too.
Yes, it gives you that. It gives you that Aquarius feeling. I just think that's Aquarius.
Even Neptune and Saturn going into Aries. It gives you that fire feeling
yes,
too.
Absolutely. Bob was talking about the invisible chains, fear, conditioning, obedience, hopelessness, and the stories of the people are taught about their worth. His message was that real freedom begins in the mind. When he sings, "How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look?" He's asking people to stop being passive. That's the Aries energy. To stop waiting for saviors. To recognize how often truth tellers are silenced while others stay quiet. We're seeing that in the world right now.
Yeah, totally. And we're moving past Pisces too.
Yes, and we're not staying quiet. The line, this line carries grief, but also responsibility. Let's get into it. When the sun and moon come together in Aquarius, this eclipse is about freeing the mind, breaking old systems, and choosing a new future. Just like the song's call to emancipate yourself from mental slavery, and with the stellium in Aquarius, including not only the sun, moon, but also Mars and Pluto. Y'all, those are heavy hitters. Our heart, our mind, our courage, and power align, asking us to step into innovation, individuality, and transformation.
Here we go.
Yes. So in Hellenistic astrology, the ruling planet for Aquarius is Saturn. Saturn is in Aquarius. Saturn right now is in Aries. That's the embodiment. In modern astrology, it's Uranus. So I wanted to look and see what Uranus is doing. Well, it's squaring the new moon in Taurus. And this can bring sudden awakenings, truth breaking loose, echoing the song's urgency to wake up and stop waiting for change to come from the outside. Pay attention to sudden insights. They're pushing you to act and create change from within instead of waiting for it to come to us.
Yeah,
that's that
sure.
Aries.
Yeah, inside first.
Yeah, that's the Pisces and the Aquarian.
Boom.
The outer planets Uranus in late degrees Taurus, Pluto in Aquarius, Neptune in early Aries creates a subtle current beneath this eclipse, linking personal awakening, collective transformation, and spiritual vision. It's not loud, but it is steady. Change isn't random. It's being shaped as we speak now. We can use this energy to make small, steady changes that line up with our values. Trust that quiet, intentional shifts are helping shape both our life and the bigger picture.
Yeah, seriously. We have to focus on both, but represent ourselves as individuals.
Yes.
And sing it, man.
Yes, sing it.
For the freedom of it.
Absolutely. Then Mercury in Pisces trines Jupiter in Cancer supports brave, heartfelt conversations and big truths spoken with compassion. This is the part of the song that asks us to sing our own songs of freedom, Even when our voice shakes, speak slowly and from the heart. We don't need perfect words. We need honest words. Listen as much as you talk. If emotions rise, pause before responding. Courage right now looks like being real without being cruel. When your voice shakes, keep going. That's how freedom opens.
Definitely.
And I think we see this powerfully done in Minneapolis with the Minneapolis people coming together and singing, taking care of our neighbor. You can feel the love of Minnesotans.
Yeah, for sure. Like, they are showing up.
In a big way, like Jupiter.
And they're showing up with empathy, with compassion, and with this, like, beautiful, soft art. Mm-hmm. Like, singing to the ice agents is just, like, how can they...
Their song of redemption.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. It goes with the time. Beautiful.
It goes with the time.
Minnesota is singing their song of redemption.
Yes.
And they keep singing.
They're the spirit of the people.
And it hopefully it takes us and we all start singing the song of redemption, and we don't leave with violence, but we leave with
love and compassion.
Soft love.
Mm-hmm. Well, Venus and Pisces trines Jupiter and Cancer. This can restore hope.
Exactly what we're talking about.
Yes, it can restore hope and faith and love, reminding us that redemption is not only personal, but is shared, and it can help. And healing can arrive from the most unexpected places.
And it can spread.
Yes. It's time to let ourselves receive the love and support. Hope is renewed when we stay open to connection, help, and shared healing. Love it. I think this is a big piece. Venus conjuncts the North Node in Pisces. This is a turning point for love, values, and our soul's direction. It's a moment to plant seeds for relationships, projects that are guided by compassion, intuition, and truth. Redemption isn't only personal, it's shared. Love expands, faith returns. Plant seeds of love and compassion now. Follow your heart and intuition. Trust that support and growth and shared healing are on its way.
Because it's an eclipse too, so it's a breaking point right now.
Right.
And we're seeing the way. And
we're going to see this come true for the next 18 months during all this eclipse.
Redemption song.
Yes.
That's all I ever have.
Very good. I would sing, but I can't carry it.
Neither can I, but I do anyways.
Okay, you do better than I, but let's move along.
True that.
Let's move along. I also want to mention 3 days after this new moon on the 17th, on February 20th, Saturn meets Neptune in early degrees Aries, showing us who has the vision and the willpower to make it real. Energy swings between excitement and fatigue, so stay grounded. I interpret this as a message for us to trust our inner freedom and take the next honest step. So my final thoughts on this new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius. Like the redemption song, this eclipse doesn't promise an easy path or a finished plan. It asks for courage, awareness, and responsibility. Freedom begins in the mind, y'all, but it's lived through choices. We don't need to know every step. We only need to take the next true one.
I love it.
I do too.
In the full moon, we were exposed of what cause we were going to run with. Not that we knew, because it was unwritten, so we don't know exactly where we're going. But in this one, we're singing the song, we're singing our tune, and we're finding almost like our values of where we're going to lead the future.
Mm-hmm. With the full moon in Leo, it was asking us to make a choice. And now that we've made the choice, it's time to move into it.
Yeah. And if you can, sing it out. Sing it loud and sing it proud.
Yeah. And if you can't sing like me, just show up and help people.
Yeah. Let Bob Marley do it.
Yeah. Just play Bob Marley and go through the crowds. I think it's a powerful song. And I think it's perfect for where we are in our world right now.
And let Bob Marley speak for the next 100 years too, I say.
Well,
Or
hopefully,
more.
I don't think he's going to have to.
Oh, good, because we'll be doing it
Yes.
as well.
Yes. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Oh,
Yes.
mind blown.
Bob Marley is a beautiful Aquarius, and his song was ahead of his time, just like all Aquarius. You're ahead of your time.
So sing that song so you know where your future lies and you know where your heart lies. Beautiful,
Absolutely.
Kimberly.
Okay,
Right.
on to Megan.
My turn. Thank you, Kimberly. Love it. Love Bob Marley. Really felt like I had a message.
Thank you. I did too. Thank you.
So we're going to play Guess My Reference. Kimberly already knows it, so
I guessed it in the last video accidentally.
let me know if you guess what my reference is.
Before I say thanks to God, I'm gonna say eyes out. We're not savage, we're not animals, we're not aliens, we are humans and we are Americans. Also, I want to say to the people, I know it's tough to know, not to hate on these days. And I was thinking, sometime we get contaminados. I don't know how to say that in English. The hate get more powerful with more hate. The only thing that is more powerful than hate is love. So, please, we need to be different. If we fight, we have to do it with love. We don't hate them. We love our people, we love our family, and that's the way to do it, with love. Don't forget that, please. Thank you. Thank you, God.
That was Bad Bunny. And this moment is exactly why he's my reference for the Aquarius new moon solar eclipse on February. This is late degrees Aquarius. So we act. Bad Bunny didn't explain himself. He didn't ask permission. He didn't wait for consensus. He lived it. People think they know what his music is because of the label. When you really listen, it does more than you expect. It carries emotion, structure, and meaning in a way that translates anywhere. Spanish first, global success, genre fusion without compromise, identity expressed without defense. Why Bad Bunny? Action comes before explanation, and the world followed. We're in eclipse. The eclipse is a cultural timestamp. Bad Bunny isn't a trend. He is a before and after marker in pulp culture. After Bad Bunny, Spanish music doesn't need translation. Masculinity isn't singular. Global success doesn't require assimilation. For a long time, who became a star was controlled by industry gatekeepers, not by real lived culture. Bad Bunny represents a shift away from the manufactured influence and towards something human, organic, and undeniably real. That's what makes him an eclipse figure, a timestamp.
I do want to say, when they called his name for the best album, and he sat there and he just, with his head, you could feel the emotion that, I mean, I'm making assumptions here, but it felt to me that he was carrying a lot of weight, the weight of his own personal life, because he didn't have an easy life.
Yeah.
Um,
He was a bagger in a grocery store, and he put out music so slowly and methodically. So to get this big,
to get on this, this is huge for him. And it wasn't just that, it's just that he never compromised who he was. They've asked him to change and do, but he never did. He never shifted. He stayed true to himself like an Aquarius would.
So let's talk about the Aquarius stellium. So we have Pluto, we have Mars, and we have the new moon in Aquarius. Bad Bunny doesn't change systems by reforming them. He changes them by refusing to perform the old ones. Power here doesn't come from asking permission. It comes from authenticity. He didn't adapt to the industry. He outgrew it by being himself. He became the most streamed artist for multiple years in a row. The people chose him in the only way that truly matters now, directly. The mainstream didn't discover him, it had to catch up. That's Pluto and Mars in Aquarius. Authenticity as influence, identity as power, and change driven from the ground up, not handed down from above.
But that, I do want to say, that also can be off-putting to some people.
Oh, we'll get there with the square. Venus, but I'm going to go with Venus right now because of the speech that I've made you all listen to. Venus is conjunct the North Node. Quiet but lasting values. North Node eclipse with Venus right there. What are we talking about but the values of the future? Bad Bunny's values aren't shouted, they're lived. LGBTQ visibility, Puerto Rican pride, emotional honesty. This is Venus, North Node, and Pisces energy. Compassion as identity, not branding. Love as guided principles, not performance. He consistently chooses empathy over fear and humanity over division, even when it could be easier to stay silent. That's what gives his influence staying power.
Right.
Especially during this eclipse. This is staying power with love. His actions reflect value-based leaderships rooted in dignity, inclusion, and care for those most often asked to disappear. This is the quieter kind of power, the kind that lasts. Here we are, discomfort of the chart. We have Uranus, the leading planet, and it's square to the sun and moon. So squares really make us have a discomfort before the breakthrough. So when it comes to Bad Bunny, a lot of people just assume. They assume that he's this urban Latino pop culture person. But really, he's a true musician. He is advancing music, and he actually made the Grammys better because it was just like the same people getting it over and over again. And then
He brought a different vibe.
And here comes what it's really about. It's about someone that's breaking through the mold, breaking through the discomfort, and showing us a better way of bringing art forward. Really, there's industry resistance with him. There's emotional unpredictability and fierce independence that makes people scared. Uranus says, be yourself, even if it costs you. And Bad Bunny says, okay. His global influence made him impossible to overlook, even as it pushed cultural buttons. A new kind of halftime show in Spanish, a new kind of spotlight, a voice that commanded attention. Have you heard his voice? It's deep, it's powerful, even when you don't understand every word. And for some, that unfamiliarity creates discomfort. Fear often shows up where understanding hasn't caught up yet. But Uranus teaches us this: what we come to know, we no longer fear. Through consistency, presence, and continual performance, Bad Bunny turned disruptive into familiarity. He became a steady human presence on a global stage. Proof that authenticity doesn't need translation to be felt. That Uranus square the sun and the moon, breakthroughs born from discomfort, and change made real by showing up anyway.
Yes. I agree.
And I heard he even wore a bulletproof vest to the Grammys. And we're recording this before the halftime show, so I really hope that he protects himself during that as well, because there is a lot of fear that people have towards him for no reason. But he has turned into the enemy a little bit.
Because he's real.
With a group of Americans.
Yeah. He's real. He won't play the game. And and that's scary because whenever you're real with people, sometimes that's scary.
Especially when you're speaking a different language. Then they don't know what the realness is even saying, and they feel like they aren't part of the club.
Listen,
not into it.
I don't know a friggin' word he sings. I don't know any Spanish. I have a hard time with the English language. I don't know. But his music makes me want to move. It just makes me want to move. I love it.
Kimberly's so good. Now we're going into Mercury. So now we're going into what the music tells us and what it communicates. So Mercury is in Pisces, and it is in the shadow. It's in the pre-shadow of the retrograde. So when it's in Pisces, we're talking about emotions, and emotions are greater than explanations a little bit. So why not listen to music, especially when it's in a different culture, when it's in a different language? His music communicates feelings first, logic second. You feel it before you understand it. And sometimes you don't need to understand it at all. This is Mercury in Pisces energy, emotions, intuitions, and meaning that moves through the body before it reaches the mind. Mental health, vulnerability, grief, and joy, just like the Redemption song, all expressed without filters or over explanations. There's a reason Bad Bunny's music touches so many people. It makes you feel, it makes you move, as Kimberly was talking. Alive. It reminds you to reach out, to connect, and to say, I love you. Not carefully, but honestly. As we move into Mercury retrograde in Pisces, clarity won't always come through words. Sometimes it comes through sound, feeling, and presence. So when things feel confusing, try this. Listen to Bad Bunny without the translation. Understand without explaining. Feel without fixing. That's Mercury in Pisces, and that's one of the messages. And here we go. Saturn and Neptune are entering into Aries, and they're conjunct 0 degrees. This is individuality. This is dreams giving form and doing it gently. Bunny made imagination practical. This is Neptune hitting Saturn, but it also has Aries right there. How he does that individually is he steps up with fashion. Fashion is one of his protests. He does it with music. His music is representative in culture sovereignty. And he does it with visibility. He shows up being himself without apology. This is Saturn, Neptune in Aries at work. Dreams become structure without losing softness. Passion and energy taking form without turning rigid. It's a time when true role models feel rare, especially with the Epstein files coming out. And this matters. When values disappear, identity gets defined for us. And we talked about that in that full moon of Aquarius. Don't let outside influences define who we are. We get to choose who we are. That's why this moment stands out. This new moon in Aquarius solar eclipse. Not because of fame with Bad Bunny, but because of meaning. Let this and him and his speech be the blueprint for the shift we're living through. Find what we stand for, give it form, and live with integrity. And that is how purpose becomes real. Neptune and Saturn conjunct. Bad Bunny didn't wait for the world to change. He continued to evolve himself, and the world followed.
Yes.
He marks a before and after, an eclipse timestamp, a reminder that leadership doesn't have to be loud or forceful to be powerful. Bad Bunny shows us his values by demonstrating how to live with love instead of fear, how to stand with community with heart, dignity, and self-sovereignty, not violence. This Aquarius new moon solar eclipse asks us something simple and brave. Let our values speak for us. So what are our values? And can you let them describe you? Bad Bunny does. His values say action before approval, identity before permission, and always with love. In simple words, lead with your values, and the world will follow.
I hope. That's our hope, right? Very good. I love that you used Bad Bunny because that speech was perfect.
Oh, yeah. And the Pisces, we want the hope. And with the Aquarius, we want to stand on the hope. Mm-hmm. So let's sing our redemption song and find what values we want to lead our lives with. And let those describe us. Let it no longer be our suffering, but like what we can share with the world and how we want to represent who humans are to the world.
Humanity.
And then the world will follow.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It's all about human rights and humanity. That is very Aquarian.
Yeah.
It's for the people, the collective.
Yeah. So. Sing your values proudly.
Yes. Just like Bad Bunny.
And Bob Marley.
Yeah. Perfect.
Sing with heart.
I love our references. Do you like our references? Can you think of anything any better than Bad Bunny and Bob Marley?
Redemption song. We thank you all for watching to the end. We really appreciate it. Please do leave in the comments if you can think of a reference for this new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius. We'd love to hear it.
We would.
It will help expand us all. So please give us your perspective. Share your storyline.
Yeah, share your storyline. And if you like this video, hit like and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you get notices of our next video, which will be episode 3, where we go around the zodiac and we give you first we give you a universal question, and then we give each sign a question to ponder on this new moon solar eclipse. So look out for that one. Hit that bell. Ding, ding, ding.
We go deep, folks. So
yes.
If you want to go deep too, please subscribe.
Look forward to it, yes. And we appreciate you being here. And remember.
One more thing.
Yes.
Any other astrology enthusiasts, please do share, because that's the only way we're really going to grow our channel.
Yeah, we want to grow our channel. We want to grow in communication with you guys.
And our audience is astrology enthusiasts.
Absolutely. So anyone that loves astrology,
please share.
Please share. And remember, today is a new day and a new opportunity to make this world a better place. Cheers, y'all.
Thank you, guys.
We do.
We appreciate you.